Day 27 on the 40 days of forgiveness is statements for when I feel like I don't have enough time. This is right out of the book, 40 Days of Forgiveness, affirmations to help you when you feel like you don't have enough time. And here is what I said about that. Our time is finite, and we don't know how much or how little we have, but it always feels like there's not enough of it. Someone is gone and there wasn't enough time with them. You're sick and running out of time. What is the point of life if I cannot experience every single thing there is to experience? There's something in there. So the old story is I don't have enough time, and the new story is I'm grateful for the time that I have. All right, so here we go. Statements, breathe after each one. I forgive myself for believing not having enough time will always be this way in my life. I forgive myself for believing that not having enough time is all my fault. I forgive myself for every time I hurt someone's feelings because I don't have enough time. I forgive myself for believing not having enough time will never change. I forgive myself for believing someone else has to change before I can have time. I forgive myself for believing someone else has to change before I can let go of the frustration and anger when I don't have enough time. I forgive myself for holding on to frustration and anger when I don't have time. I forgive others when they take away my time. I forgive others for hurting my feelings when I don't have enough time with them. I give others permission to forgive me when I waste or take away their time. I give others permission to forgive me when I blame them for the anger I feel because my time was wasted or I ran out of time. I give others permission to forgive me when I take away their time. I love and accept myself even when I'm afraid I don't have any time. I love and accept myself even when I'm afraid not having enough time will always be this way. I love and accept myself even when I'm afraid I'm running out of time. I give myself permission to accept there's plenty of time. I give myself permission to feel secure and confident in the present with what I can and cannot do. I give myself permission to have more confidence and trust in what I can accomplish in the time I have been given. I give myself permission to feel more love, forgiveness, and happiness even when I run out of time, or someone takes my time, or someone doesn't have time for me. I give myself permission to feel more present in the time that I have. Connect to that time that you have. It's all the time you have. I give myself permission to feel efficient in the time that I have. I give myself permission to feel secure and content with the time that I have. Without this lack of control over time, I am free to trust in the time that I have and in the time that I have in my relationships. So, here's the question. What would you do if you had more time? What fears do you have about losing time? How can you be more present to your loved ones? And what were your favorite statements and why? These are actually some decent questions. So when you feel like you're running out of time, this kind of is going along with yesterday, which was all about stress. It's sort of like, are you running out of time? Because the only time you are guaranteed is right now, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, like this is the moment and this is how you want to spend it. You want to spend it with me? Saying these statements for time. So it's really just about being able to be more present. It's not about getting more time. It's not about being more efficient with time. It's about being present and being in your body and being with the people that you're with, how it is most important to be with them. And then in that goodness that you create, there can be legacy. There can be generations that are healed and better because of you. So take that with you today.